EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. First carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. So he got free in one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. Catch here, left side, Thomas. Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Here's Breeze to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him for a loss of 5. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Now Breeze. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Again to Elliott. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He can run for it, and he will. And avoids the contact by sliding. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. In for the score. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And we'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
Breeze now. He hits his target, left side, Watson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Just the first quarter of a tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season-open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. I ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a different story. Long night.
Shotgun now for Breeze. He'll let it fly in the direction again. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Again, it's Breeze. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Breeze now on first down. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he'll go down at the 28. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On second down, Kamara. In the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there. 28 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. What's good on the extra point? And we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now here come the Cowboys. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And now running right through it. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
This is Elliott. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away, and it's 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Toss left to Elliott. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Right back to him on first down. Oh, good footwork on the spin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. Prescott looks to throw on first. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Flushed out right. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking picking up the first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. From midfield, here's Breeze. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath, nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the 1st half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. On 1st down, Breeze. That's caught by Meredith, right side. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. The Saints in the hurry up here. Clock continuing to roll. Breeze to throw again. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And Owen caught it up, and the Cowboys have recovered.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Prescott now. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready. 36.
A final shot before half for Breeze. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And incomplete on the deep ball. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the 1st half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop him. Here's Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Demario Davis there on the stop.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run.
Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And this will have been returned to right around the 38-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. On second down, here's Breeze. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
To throw, it's Breeze. He'll let it fly, and this is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Lux with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
What'd you say?
Last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points.
Well, we would
make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield, punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Yeah, we got y'all boys next week.
Prescott now on second down.
Yeah, threw it right to him.
Intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And a short gain down to about the 33. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
They run it again with Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. Sean Lee, the Pro Bowler, there for the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now Breeze on third down. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down. Back now here live in New Orleans. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And the fair catch is made. It's going to pin him back here at the 7-yard line. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw him through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. He's going to sling this deep down. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 68 yards. And the Cowboys have broken the tie.
Had to.
Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Nope.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
Can't hear you.
And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
I'm done with it. He said,
Right at the 34.
Look on, man.
Give him 9.
I told you, I said that this morning, dude, when I go in there to cook, he brought it. He brought it. But yes, he brought that was this morning. He did, when I come back in, that was over at 6 o'clock in the morning. Just at 6 o'clock this morning, they were done and over with.
Drive continues as they search for a tying.
But still, all of them ain't have that to do with what we were talking about.
Breeze now on 1st down. Again has it complete. And on the 42-yard line here.
Man, I'm not finna let you sit there and accuse somebody who I know and have nothing to do with. Period. I'm not finna sit there and let you accuse somebody who I know who ain't have nothing to do with none of that. Well, I did, and I know that boy ain't had nothing to do with that. Even Tabor said the boy didn't do it. He didn't say nothing when Tabor said this. Because that's me. Because that's me. Well, it'll be my downfall, but you need to just put that man in there. That man ain't doing it. I know for a fact, just like the son said, the man ain't doing it. And the man, he talked to the boy this morning, too.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
You should be the same way. It ain't concerning
man, I'm my own person. I'm me. I'm me, man. I can't be nobody else but me. I can't be nobody else. I know what I know. I know how to handle myself. How I handle myself. He didn't either. Ain't nobody had nothing to do with the case. That's it.
As a quarterback, this is where you look for those instincts to really kick in and take over.
Man, he sat right there and trying to make me all alive.
Now throwing on
He said right there trying to make nothing like he the one brought Mason them up first. I didn't bring no Mason them up or none of that. He the one did that. What they got to do with what we talking about? What Mason got to do with anything? What Donovan got to do with anything? Nothing. They ain't got nothing to do with none of that.
They actually have a little bit of a safety net.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
I know from now on out, I ain't saying nothing. He said don't say nothing to him, and I ain't gonna say shit to him.
Now Breeze got to have
Period.
this one. Now a desperation.
Yes, he said don't say nothing to him no more. That's what he said. He said that at that door.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
He said don't say nothing to him no more. He said that. Don't say nothing to him no more. That's what I want.
That time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he'll get this one up to the 26. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Well, yeah, man. I know for a fact that boy ain't had nothing to do with that. That's what I'm saying. That's all I was saying. That's the only thing I was saying.
And brings up 3rd down.
We know you don't care, neither. We know that. We know that. I can't even sit and speak my mind, my thoughts on anything.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down.
Yeah, everybody else got to know how to talk too, but when we speaking on the stolen dirt bike, what the race got to do with it, what they got, what Tommy and them got to do with anything, man. He brought all that up out of nowhere for nothing. That was for nothing. He brought all that for nothing. We talk about the man stealing the dirt bike. We talk about the racist. We talk about Mason. Why no Mason? We ain't talking about none of that.
Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Fielding just inside the 20. A big hit that time, 52 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field.
Shouldn't worry about me, man. I'm okay. That's just me. That's me. But I feel like if it's in the wrong, it's in the wrong. I mean, I'm gonna speak my mind, man. I get tired of trying to hold shit back, then boom, it's still the same thing. When I speak my mind, it's still the same thing. Speak my mind.
What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times.
Because everybody else don't come at me like he do.
The opportunity now. Here's the execution.
He lied on me. That's what they told him. Nah, man. This I'm done with, nigga. That's your dad. You can defend your dad. I'm done with it. 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 I'm done with that. I'm done with that whole situation.
Now Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Yep.
And the Saints signal for another timeout, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Yeah, who ain't did it? He ain't did it. I can defend that man. That man ain't did that, period. Why not say nothing? That man ain't did nothing. Man, that man wouldn't have gave that boy his mama phone number and called him. And none of that, if he did that. That boy didn't do none of that. Just like I told that boy, ain't got nothing to do with none of that.
Whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL, some people get
he put him in there, nigga. They still putting him in. They still putting him in there. Still putting him in there. When you rule somebody out, you putting that boy in there. Nigga, I said what I said. Ain't nobody said Quan would print. Quan don't be going around stealing people damn shit. Yeah, I'm a defender. I know he ain't do nothing. Man, the boy was just out here yesterday with me.
But you still backed up there. Man. You bad about taking up for somebody.
I'm bad about taking up for somebody when they're in the right. When it's in the right, it's still in the, ain't got nobody ain't got nothing to do with it, but still talk on it. Still, I'm gonna take up for that man if he ain't here to defend himself to say himself. he ain't do it. And we all know he ain't do it. Even your son say he ain't do it. You ain't got to worry about, but you worry about what I say. But you worry about what I say, though.
Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where...
Well, I'm going to put myself in, I'm going to defend that man. Because that man do the same thing for me. Now, ain't anything that man defend himself, he defend me. And especially, I know I ain't did nothing. All right, man. All right.
Picked off at the 30. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before. Right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator...
We talk about stolen dirt bike. They come with racism and Tommy, do I know? That ain't got nothing to do with none of that.
But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
A 20th carry here for Elliott. And for one of the few times here
speak my
today,
mind.
this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time.
I'm obligated to speak my mind. You speak yours.
The Cowboys on third
Well, I
down.
need to speak mine then.
This is 3rd and 4. Off play action, Elliott. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. It's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game...